are very clear. You come to class, I talk, you learn, you take tests, you leave, repeat a few times, and then boom, we're done. Do not, I repeat, do not pester me about grades. It is very easy to get an A in this class. All that you have to do is get at least 900 out of 1,000 points. It is not rocket science. Yes?
Dr. Thornhill, what about extra credit?
Extra credit? Well, on the last class of each month, you will have the opportunity to earn brownie points. You will bring brownies to class to share. We will hash things out. It's very fun. It's very laid back. You may want to bring big bags of Cheetos. This class will go from 4 to 6:40 p.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We will not get out early, except on Friday to make it to happy hour.
Excuse me, Dr. Thornhill, we don't have class on Friday.
Okay, we will always get out early on Friday, because we will get out at 6:40 on Thursday. We will not have any breaks in this class. As your mother used to tell you, go to the bathroom before you leave home. I expect you to go to the bathroom before you come to class. If you fail to do so, you may learn the hard way what it is like to be anal retentive. Are there any questions about the syllabus? Okay, no, good. I think this would be a good time for a moment of reflection. Oh, well, where did that wrinkle come from? That would be critical reflection. Number 5, make students invested in the textbook. Let me see a show of hands. How many students have already purchased the textbook for this class? Oh, a few. Barbara Laura, bring up the picture of the textbook. She is just amazing with technology. I want you to see when you go to the bookstore what your textbook is going to look like. This is where I tell you not to buy your textbook. Isn't psychology fun? Or isn't psychology boring? Because it's reverse. Number 6, mutual expectations. Okay, how many of you out there are expecting? Anyone? Well, I sure as hell am not either. So there are obviously no mutual expectations in this class. I will, however, tell you more about my expectations for this class. I expect there to be a lot of intercourse in here, a lot of back and forth, deep penetration of the topic, frequent aha moments, knowledge. If any of you feel that you are not up for this, I strongly encourage early withdrawal. On my desk, I call them Freudian slips. Those expectations were good for me. Are they good for you? I'm getting a bit hot in here, too. What? What? When did they change that rule? I've always spoken in the classroom. most definitely have breaks in this class. And the breaks will last as long as it takes me to smoke a cigarette. And if you are not sure how long that is, I would suggest that you smoke a cigarette in time, and then you will know. This is but one example how I attend to the needs of my students as long as they meet my needs too. Win-win, as opposed to whine, which again should be addressed to Barbara Laurel. Number 7, introduce some course content in a peppy way. Barbara, can you bring up the next slide, please? Let us look at the word psychology. It is a 4-syllable word. Let's look at it one by one. Psi. Psi is the mascot of Iowa State. Caw is the sound that a jayhawk makes. Moo is how Kansas felt after Kentucky whooped their ass. And G is the first letter of grr, which is the sound that a Mizzou tiger makes. Go Mizzou. Our department head, Dr. Steve Keller, made me do that. Number 8, relevant interactive activity. I have just the thing. When I ring the bell twice, you will lower your hands. All right, let's try that. Once, up, twice, down. And if I ring the bell 3 times, you will all get a little treat. Sorry. And this concludes our class for the day. I hope that you were all adequately rocked.